Well, hello everyone, it's Liam Catterson here. It's time for another episode of Orphan Black Echoes, with episode number 7 for this season. Excited to get into it, see what's going to happen with this episode, as, you know, that last episode was quite... It was an episode that put you in a huge whammy with, of course, what was happening with Jules' story, but of course with Kira as well, because of the fact that in a, you know, plot twist, Kira had another version of Eleanor printed, so it wasn't just the one and done deal when it came to Lucy being printed. So yeah, but of course it wasn't exactly reminiscent of episode 5 in terms of, you know, the wholesome vibes between Kira and Eleanor, given the fact that Kira caught her cheating, and yeah, it was quite the kerfuffle, wasn't it? So yeah, but of course, like I said, with that last episode, we did focus on Jules' story as well, considering she was absent from episode 5, and how she was, you know, with Xander, aka the printout of Daros. So yeah, it was quite tough stuff for her, with the fact that she was wanting to escape, and yeah, escape is an impossible subject, isn't it? So yeah, but I'm excited to get into this episode. So with that said, why don't we get into episode number 7 of Orphan Black Echoes Season 1. Let's go.
What is this?
Oh shoot!
Don't.
Oh!
No.
Oh!
No,
Oh no!
I can explain.
So much to process,
sorry.
isn't it? It's like this whole situation of, am I, like, real?
Those kinds of things, they only come around once. That's what makes them mean something.
Yeah. I mean, if she's playing God here, it does become very, very concerning. And you start having an existential crisis. Like, who am I really?
I love you. The woman you loved died 2 years ago, Kira.
Oh, heck.
Just some strange doll that you made because you were too scared to let go of her.
Oh, boy.
No, please.
It was your job to build trust, to make her feel comfortable, show her what we have to offer here.
Yeah, I don't think in any scenario she's gonna feel comfortable whatsoever. Because this whole situation is messed up.
How'd you sleep?
Fuck off.
Good. I think that's an apt response.
Okay. I shouldn't.
Well, I don't know. Oh shit. Okay, Lucy. Okay, that was a bit creepy.
Lead me. Can you guess what it is that I'm feeling?
I'd say murderous. Oh, heck. You know what? Cook, Lucy. Just cook.
49 days between death and rebirth, if you're a Buddhist.
Oh.
It's called Bardo. And it's when a soul passes on from one vessel and becomes reborn into the next one. Like a cat or a bird. Or...
A printout?
Yeah, print out.
Did Daros teach you that?
He's a really smart guy, Jules.
Well, you would know, right?
I mean, you are him, so...
You know, you seem kind of agitated, kiddo. Have you considered...
Kiddo! Have you considered dying? Oh, have you considered getting smacked? Woof! It's a bit cramped. What?
Locked up like a prisoner.
It's not a prison.
Basic... I don't know.
Anywhere you can't
If it-
leave is a prison.
If it walks like a duck...
One thing.
Oh, right in there! Oh shit, no! No way! She's not exactly gonna drown him, but just keep him trapped. Which won't, you know, help you in any case whatsoever, like if you have a fear of coffins and all that jazz. Holy shit.
I would not leave you in times of trouble.
Wait, the song he keeps singing, right? Okay, I thought the alarms would go off. Apparently not.
She doesn't want to talk to me. She doesn't want to see me. And if she doesn't take her medication...
What medication?
Ah, shit.
It's an experimental plasma medication to delay the onset of Alzheimer's. If she doesn't take it, she'll lose brain function that she will not get back.
Oh no, oh no, oh no.
What?
You hear that, Tom?
No.
It's deafening.
That's opportunity knocking right here in this room.
Where?
If we follow Jules, she might lead us to Lucy.
Ah, shit, two birds, one stone.
Absolutely.
Here's the thing, he has had no contact
Right.
whatsoever with Josh for 2 years.
So the entire year that I was away at school, you were sick. How could you not tell me something like this?
How could you not know is the question that something was up?
Living through you dying, it changed me.
It broke
She was
her,
exactly the
and you do again. You sympathize with Kira.
That I have to leave you here.
That's it, though. Like she has to stop. She has to let her go. Doggo. If something bad happens to the, yeah, I'm not good. I'm done. I'm done.
And self-reliance. But I guess every experiment has a margin of error.
So you're calling him a failure? Calling yourself a failure in a sense.
Don't worry. I'll find some other use for you.
Oh God.
Help me out here? Sure, I could, but it'll cost you.
Look, the doggo did nothing wrong, so...
What are you doing here? This is my younger self. It's what I've been trying to explain to you.
But additive doesn't... I mean, it's not even possible, is it?
This is so much to process.
That the woman that you knew...
Oh,
Your
shoot.
mother.
Just drop this on him.
She died 2 years ago when you were away at school.
You can't be here.
Oh, buddy. You feel so bad for him, I'm not gonna lie.
Lucas.
Hey, let's go. He's not ready to hear this. Come on. We gotta go. Come on. We gotta find
Can you blame him? Hey, I haven't contacted you in 2 years. Well, see, what I'm about to say is gonna seem kind of crazy.
What about him?
Come on, he has to
He's
co-
with us.
Yeah!
We've decided we're tired of running.
Did she mention she had a dog? I'm just thinking back to the, you know, when Xander was talking about soul reincarnation and all of that. What if?
Was smart enough or interesting enough. Maybe he could.
Oh no.
Anyway, I came home.
Oh,
from school
Eleanor.
one day and found the bathtub.
That's why
It's
it's all
Liz
blood.
West.
Yeah. Oh shit! So tragic.
I had always had.
You're not gonna tell me that Mormon girl was you, are you?
Not with his voice.
Uh,
I'm trying to tell you, it doesn't matter where or what you come from. It's where you're going that counts.
oh yeah.
I love that. I love that message.
Every time I try
to speak up. It's just we have to be ready. We have to be ready. The date's coming up, and I'm like, hey, ding dong, who built this
The
machine?
date?
For you.
Launch day. Oh, heck.
Looks like a party.
Oh, shit. Let's go. Yeah, they were expecting you, bud. I don't think it's gonna be a good day for you. Oh, no, this is... Oh!
Hey, what about him?
He's the best.
Of course.
Come on, let's go.
Of course.
Come on, no.
Hey.
Come on, come on. You okay? Go, just drive.
Oh, the doggo!
Me.
Maybe.
Hi.
Are you the real deal?
No, she's another printout.
Oh my goodness.
Figures. Well, at least we age gracefully.
Yep.
You said Josh was in deep with Daros? How much do you know?
Oh. Oh, bloody hell. This is not gonna end well, is it? She's got the gun next to her. Ugh. Oh no. Oh boy. Nah. I love that. I love the fact that with Thomas, with yeah, him thinking, oh, you know what? This is perfect. I can just get the tracking information from the shelter, and yeah, boom, I've got them. They won't suspect a thing, but they knew. So, although I'm so glad that it went down the way it did, because my worries were, okay, well, this whole situation is already depressing in a sense, with obviously the whole Kira situation, with Eleanor telling Lucas, and let's have more misery, right? No. As well as the fact that Jules would get, take it back to Daros, and yeah. But no. Tom, should I just say, he has, I don't know, he always manages to just fall in shit, apparently, in the show, so, man, but no, that was pretty neat stuff. There are certain bits and pieces, like for Xander, for example, that ultimately will lead down to him betraying Daros, potentially, because it's like when it comes to the whole Eleanor situation with Lucy and Jules, whilst they will still carry certain traits and all that jazz from the originating person, it's not necessarily like their lives are scripted and all of that. That they're not going to follow certain attitudes or whatever. So. And that's why I'm thinking that because of Daros shitting all over Xander and his failures, I feel like ultimately there might come a moment. I mean, it might cost Xander his life potentially, but I feel like there will come a moment where he will betray him, betray his older self, I guess. So yeah, so we'll just have to wait and see what does happen. But yeah, very interesting stuff. Glad that Jules is out of the hands of Daros for the time being. Of course, we've still got 3 episodes left to go, so anything can happen. But it was really, really great. I love that moment of all 3 printouts just uniting and all of that. So yeah. It's just so perfect, that shot, as well as the whole fact with them outsmarting Tom. That was just really, really great. Like, all their minds combined in that moment to have Tom believe that he had a chance to get the one up on Jules, because that was his target mainly. As evident, he wasn't expecting Eleanor and Lucy to get involved, but I just really loved that moment, because I'm like, well, he had his gun ready, and I'm worried for Craig. So, especially, you know, him giving that very amazing speech about, you know, it doesn't matter where you're going. It's or where you've come from. It's where you're going, should I say? So, I thought, okay, well, this is like him signing his death sentence and all of that. So, yeah, but yeah, it was just really, it was really great that he did survive the kerfuffle, because, like I said, Tom wasn't anticipating Eleanor and Lucy, and it was just really great stuff to see. Like, you know, Tom might have looked like he was going to do something that we were going to hate him for, and then Lucy and Eleanor out of nowhere, and yeah, I kind of do feel a bit for Tom, I'm not gonna lie. Just because he never has it good, does he, in terms of the look department, and you know, he's a doofus and all that jazz. So yeah, of course, you know, piece of shit and all of that, sure, but I don't know, I do feel a little bit for Tom, so but yeah, it was really you know, great stuff to have, you know, that moment to not just get Jules out of Tom. Like, that's it though, he's not gonna underestimate the team printout again, and he would do well to not like to just not hassle them anymore. So especially since he got pretty much fucked up there, so but yeah, it was just really great to see, not just, of course, Jules being out of you know, Daros's hands, but also just all three printouts working together. You love to see it. So I guess with Eleanor being, of course, a printout as well, it was bound to happen, as well as, you know, the truth would come out and all of that. So yeah, it was always going to come out, wasn't it, that beginning sequence? And oh yeah. I mean, this is it though. Like, I don't blame Eleanor for being upset with you know, how Kira can keep this hidden and all of that, and not just that though, but it's just the idea of playing God in the first place, and tampering with the idea of death. So, I mean, you just got to think of it like what Daros is doing, and how he's essentially wanting to make a bit more of a legacy, or make his legacy, should I say, attain that immortality in a sense. So he will refuse to, you know, either let anyone else spearhead, you know, what his legacy is all about. So he's created a younger version of himself, and you know, he's hoping that he can be as great as the original, you know, Daros was, but as we saw in this episode, yeah, things might be a bit tense between both Daros and Xander, and it might lead to something that Daros could not anticipate, because you don't anticipate yourself betraying you, do you? So yeah, but yeah, it was like, that's it though. Like, when it came to Kira and Eleanor talking about, you know, how wrong this is and all of that, yeah, you do get it. So, because, yeah, grief, losing someone, it can make us do weird things, of course, and that's it. It's not like Kira is a complete monster. Well, she's not even a monster to begin with. Should she have should she have gone to the extremes she went to, in regards to, you know, creating, Lucy creating, well, not Jules. No, maybe not. Okay, and even Kira's realizing this. I mean, that moment where she was talking at the grave. It's giving me the idea that she's come to this resolution in terms of, you know, I've created such a mess, and I'll fix this, and I'll begin to move on, etc. So yeah, it's giving me those kind of vibes. But yeah, like I said, yeah, she shouldn't have done it, and that, but at the same time, she's only human as well, and you know, it's not like she wanted to create, I guess, Lucy, then Eleanor for you know, for any kind of malice or anything like that. It's because she was just human, and she was, and it's completely understandable in terms of the drive she would go to in terms of making Lucy and Eleanor. So, but yeah, I mean, you couldn't exactly blame Eleanor for being a bit upset. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, here's the thing though, when it comes to Lucas, I mean, that's the thing. Have you really gone 2 years without speaking to, you know, a parent you didn't really have beef with? So, I mean, that's it though. Like, if there was beef between Lucas and Eleanor, then it might be a bit more of an understandable sentiment in terms of, okay, well, I haven't reached out in 2 years and all of that. And, you know, there would come a point, I would say, like, maybe even a year, like, okay, something's up, because why is my mom not speaking to me? What, I don't know what I've done. I mean, yeah, she might be busy or ill, etc., but you start to wonder that it's not, something's not adding up, of course. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, just to drop all that on Lucas was really, really rough. So I mean, he's completely out the loop. So was I guess Eleanor, but just this whole thing was just, yeah, it was just, yeah, so much. So I mean, the fact that you have to learn from someone who looks like your mother but isn't your mother. You have to learn that your mother is dead from a copy, from I don't want to be crude and say a wannabe, but I mean, that's it though. She will reach out to him and say, I'm still your mother at the end of the day, but you got Lucas who's going to be like, are you though? Are you though? So, because you know, what does that imply for Lucy and, you know, the teenager, basically, because they're not my mother. So yeah, you just felt so bad. Like, you felt so bad for Lucas when he had to, you know, find out all this about, you know, his mother. So yeah, to fucked up families, right? So but yeah, it was very, very interesting as well, seeing the culmination, I guess. I mean, yeah, we did. See, here's the thing. I know Eleanor said that, you know, what happened in regards to her father, and you know, why well, I guess the, you know, details about what Jules and Lucy have seen in terms of flashbacks. But I do feel like, no, there must be something more in all of that we're not knowing about, because I'm sure they would have. I'm sure they filmed something in terms of a flashback scene, so we can see it fully flesh out, right? So, because of course we've had little flashes. But there's a part of me thinking, well, it's all well and good that Eleanor has said this happened to her father. But I do feel like there is something more. that we're yet to discover, and that it wasn't just simply he slit his own wrists and all of that. It might be, because I don't know if I don't think Eleanor would bullshit her doppelganger, I guess. But like I said, at the same time, I just can't help but feel like they filmed something for that scene to fully play out, and it's a lot. It is so much worse in regards to, okay, well, because Lucy even said, you know, it made me think that I was responsible, and I do worry that that will be the truth, that she had a responsibility in regards to what happened to her dad. So yeah, or whoever else was in that flashback, because I don't think we got to see, we only got to see Lucy, or a younger Eleanor, should I say, collapse and all of that. So I don't think we got to see the her father. So, you know, it could be someone else. So yeah, but I have a feeling that yeah, there might be more details that we're missing in terms of the flashback scene that that has been a bit of a mystery, right? So yeah. But speaking of flashbacks, we also got to see a very interesting moment in regards to Daros's backstory. That gives him a little bit of that sympathy, of course, given the fact that you know, he saw well, we saw his sister, who was in a very difficult place in terms of health and all of that. So yeah, but we'll just have to wait. And like, I do wonder if that was a bit of a drive for him in his career goals and all that. Give, you know, what happened to his sister was kind of the push forward in terms of, I guess, the accolades and all that jazz that Daros has achieved in present day time. So obviously, you know, it doesn't it doesn't yeah, it doesn't detail the need to be an asshole and all of that, but yeah. We'll be very interested to see, like I said, if Xander is gonna, because I do feel like he's gonna betray him. So, and what's funny is it was just a random thought, because again, when it comes to Daros, I guess there's gonna be this overconfidence. There is going to be this whole situation. Oh, he can't betray me because he's me, so would make sense. It's not like I'm gonna, you know, betray him and all of that, so he should betray me. You won't see this shit coming, and bam. Next thing you know, your legacy, your answer to immortality. See, there you go. That's probably why he, that probably gave him a push in regards to what happened to his sister, because his sister, you know, she died young and all of that, and this would be a way of immortality. So, yeah, but yeah, he won't see it coming, and I do, and you just feel like Daros is absolutely going to be bamboozled when the pin drops, isn't he? So yeah. But we'll be pretty excited. I could be wrong, but I think it's going to look that way in terms of Xander turning on Daros, and yeah. So, but yeah, neat episode. Very hard hitting stuff with Lucas having to absorb all that information. Excuse me. All that information, as well as Eleanor finding out about the fact that she's a printout. So yeah, but it was a very interesting episode. So yeah, 3 more to go. Will be very exciting to see what happens next, but also how Daros is going to retaliate. So but because he didn't have a good episode, did he? In this episode, with thinking that Xander's a failure, essentially, with Jules escaping, and then Tom just absolutely choking against the power of Team Printout, I guess. So yeah, but yeah, I'm sure he's going to hit hard next episode, so that's going to be fun. But yeah, like I said, neat episode. So I'll see you guys next time. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I will see you guys next time. Toodles!